Good morning, everyone, and thanks for tuning in. My name is Michaela Geis. I'm here at Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. That's just going to be about 30 minutes north of Denver, right here on I-25. This morning, I'm going to be taking you guys through another brand new 2024 Logan Coach Bullseye. This one is a 3-horse gooseneck with a front dressing room and then a mid-tack, closet tack kind of setup. So we're just going to run through this one and kind of show you what these new 24s have to offer. So we'll start here at our front dressing room. One of the new things that I like, well, I guess we can see both of them right now, is they have added these exterior lights above the doors. This is new for the 2024s, and I really like that. You get more visibility outside on your floor space here. All our previous models, they've just been inside. So once you get in the trailer, you can see what you're doing, but we all know when we're out here, we're untacking and we're doing all this stuff with our animals right here. So I think it's better to have the visibility out here and in there. So I think it's great they have added these on the 2024s. With this one, we have a front dressing room and then this closet tack here. So the short wall on our driver's side over there for these two rooms is going to be 5 feet. With your 3 horses back there, it gives you a floor length of just over 18 feet. So very manageable size, but you still get a lot packed into this guy. So up here in your dressing room, you are going to have it fully carpeted. So carpet on the floor, your drop wall, and your gooseneck nose up here. You're going to have your window on each side. So if you did use this to spend some time and spend a night in here or something, you have that option to slide those open and get some airflow through here. We do have a light up in the nose, as well as I think we got one up right behind me here. So 2 lights in this space. So kind of back here, it gets into this weird little shape because of your closet tack over here. You got this kind of triangle cut out in here. I actually had a lot of people really utilize this space here, and they've actually gotten pretty creative with adding some clothes bars. You can stretch a clothes bar up across here or add some shelving units. We've had some people kind of outfit these on their own. I actually had a customer take a trailer similar to this, and he actually went to like a Lowe's or a Home Depot, and he kind of bought some material and lined this, made it look a little bit more like a dressing room in here, lined his walls, and then he's added some shelves and some drawers, some storage, and kind of fill that space back there. So it actually works out really well. And then I really like the carpet on the floor too, because if you are using this as a dressing room, you're gonna be changing your boots and shoes and stuff, you'll have something nice to stand on and keep your socks clean. And then this is marine grade carpeting, so it's not like super thick carpeting, it's really shallow, but that makes it really easy to clean. So I actually have like a battery operated really small leaf blower in my trailer that I've used for my tack rooms and stuff. And you could use that in here, or you could get probably a mini battery operated vacuum as well, and it's just going to come out of there super well. But also just keep you nice and keep your dressing room nice. And I think that's just great for people who are going to be at rodeos or at horse shows. Maybe you're going to turn this into like a little mini weekender. We've had people look at doing that option as well. So really versatile having these 2 separate spaces, and then you get to keep your tack over here, keep it separate from all your clothes and separate from your living space, so to speak. So you have your little closet tack over here. One of my favorite features that they have changed on these 2024s is going to be our saddle racks here. They're actually on this new post here, and they are adjustable. So it's really easy to do. You're just going to reach behind on this backside here, and there's a little knob to spin. I don't know if you guys just want to peek in there and see that really quick. Just going to be one of these knobs here on the backside. So it's really cool. It's really easy to do it. All you got to do is just going to spin that, twist it so it gets loose, and then you can slide these up and down. So you can kind of position them wherever you need to. If you did want to maybe try and squeeze another one on here, you could do that. If you've got some English saddles that don't have a saddle horn, they could sit a little bit closer to each other. Or you just wanted to maybe slide them up a little bit higher. Or you could slide them lower too if you need to be able to reach better. For me, I'd be sliding them up higher because when I have Western saddles, and then when I put my saddles on here, my stirrups hang, and I have really long legs, so my stirrups are definitely run down really low, so that once I slide them in here, they're going to end up dragging across the ground. So typically what I have always done on mine is slide them up. You could always slide them down to be able to reach it easier as well, but I think it's nice that Just look how easy that is. It's just a simple untwist it, slide it where you need it to, and twist it back, and now they're locked in there and ready to go. So that is one of my favorite upgrades on these 24s. I just really love that. You have your saddle pads on the door here. They do have a clip here, so you can clip them against the wall, but they are kind of sticky too. So once you swing it open like this, it's going to stay right here. You could slide your pads on here and then push it back, and it is, I would say, firm enough it's probably going to stay here, but just as a backup, you do have this clip here, so you can clip it against your door and then make sure it's not going to swing open when you're driving down the road. You have your window on here. I always say that I like that for ventilation on tack rooms, just because, especially right here when you're going to have your saddle pads right here, if they do get hot and sweaty, especially on a day like yesterday or today when we're pushing triple digits, it's nice to have that when you are unsaddled and driving home. You can just slide that open and get the airflow running across these pads, help dry them out, help pull that smell out of your tack room. And then the brush tray. I feel like I make great use of the brush tray on my trailer. I don't think I could go without something like this. I've actually been able to kind of get rid of having a grooming tote or a brush box and just kind of use this instead. I use this for my fly spray bottles, my mane and tail spray. I have liniment spray and poultice in there. I've got rubber bands, I've got mane and tail bands, and then I've got all my brushes there. Curry comb, soft brushes, hoof picks, all that good stuff, and it all fits in there. And then it's really easy. It's just right here, right off your tie rings. So when you are getting ready, tacking up, untacking, all that stuff is just right there, quick grab for you, versus having to come over here to grab it, or even up here if you stored some stuff up there. Inside of our closet tack, it actually is very roomy in here, so you can still make use of your floor space in here. And then we've got bridle hooks all the way around here. Behind those bridle hooks, we do have that same marine grade carpeting. So its purpose in here on these walls is going to be able to protect your trailer and then protect your tack. So once you hang up your bridles, your halters, you're going to have bits, you're going to have clips, you're going to have conchos, buckles, all kinds of metal pieces that will be leaning or will be hanging up against this wall. If it were just a sheet of aluminum, it would leave those black streaks that you kind of see on some other trailers that don't have the carpet. And then you know that's also going to scratch up your tack too. So having this here is going to protect your trailer, protect your tack, and then also is going to deaden the noise, keep it a little bit quieter for any horses that you have on the other side of this wall over here. You could even add some more bridle hooks on this side. And then as we get back into our corner here, we do have a water tank. These things are really great to have on board. We are doing these on all of our trailers that we order for inventory. And if something comes in without one, we have a customer. The customers always look at adding one of these. These are just great to have water on the road. So they're going to fill up at the top here. You stick your hose in there, fill it up. Only takes a minute or two. And then down here, you actually have two spigots. So you're going to have this one here, which works really well to set buckets underneath. But then you also have this one down here, and you have a hose for this one. So if you were gonna use this as your water spigot, you hook this hose up and run it right outside your door, and then you can fill buckets that way. You could wash off dogs, you could wash off muddy boots. And then also if we are getting close to winter time anytime soon and you do need to drain this after you're done with it, you have that hose, so just drain your water out. You don't want to leave water in your tanks in case it freezes. But really well loaded up front dressing room and little closet tack here. Makes really great use of your space and still keeps it super manageable size. Kind of gives you all the options. Again, with the lights out here, I just really like visibility carrying through to our lights over our tie rings as well. We have 3 tie rings here because it's that 3-horse slant load. Looks like we could add another one up here. It might interfere with our door holdback if we were using that option, but we could always look at adding another one if need be. You're gonna have sliding bus windows on the hip side for this guy. They're gonna slide halfway open, get you some ventilation and airflow through there. Brand new tires down here. These do come with a 1-year, no questions asked replacement warranty, 2 years of roadside assistance. We did upgrade these wheels to an aluminum wheel. I just think those look really nice on these trailers. Step out of the way there. But I think that's just a great upgrade for aesthetics. It looks really nice. These are two 6,000-pound rubber torsion axles. And then as you guys can see, this one is a charcoal metallic sheeted color. This looks real nice. And then of course you have all those lights up there. These lights are a little pedestal mount, so they are adjustable. You have to climb up here and grab them, but they're kind of pointed out right now, but it is nice that you can kind of swivel them and pivot them to where you need to, so you could point it more down over your tie rings if you needed to, or leave it out like that and kind of spread your light and shoot it out that way. So nice to be able to change that. So we'll step around to our load side here. You can have two 50/50 doors that swing all the way open. You notice this black lining all throughout the trailer. It is called a Vortex Lining. So it's kind of like a bed liner, though it feels a little bit nicer. It doesn't quite rub like bed liner does. What this is going to do is just protect your trailer and keep it lasting a lot longer. It does protect against corrosion especially, so they do offer a limited lifetime corrosion warranty having this product. I've actually owned a Logan for a little bit. It was used when I got it and of course used when I sold it as well. This stuff lasts a long time. It held up really well. Mine was a 2014 and I have no issues with it, so it's really a great product. And what's really cool is they spray it all throughout their trailer, so you're going to see it everywhere, but I think it's really cool that they spray it on their floors too. So this one is just a wood plank flooring, and so you can tell they've sprayed this Vortex lining on top. They actually spray it underneath too, which I think is the best part, because you know, especially here in Colorado during the winter, we're going to get that. The plow trucks are going to spray that stuff on the road. You're going to get that salt splashing up under there. That could potentially over time eat away at your floors, eat away at wood floors, aluminum floors, anything that you have on your trailer. So I think it's great that they have added that extra protection, sprayed it all the way underneath the undercarriage of this trailer, and it will just protect against that salt spray. Keep these floors lasting for a long time for you guys. This divider back here is one of our telescoping dividers. It's really easy to use. Pick up your pin and slide it all the way open. This is going to allow you to have this divider all the way open and still clear the rear end of this trailer, so you can operate this divider with this door closed. And then having these clips on here is going to allow you to run this trailer like a wide open stock trailer too. So now that they're clipped over here, you're just going to have all this space to use. So if you're going to haul, maybe you just want to haul your horse loose, you could do that. If you have a mare and a foal and you need the extra space, you can tie the mare up there and then let the foal load in behind the mom there. It's really great for that. If you did want to upgrade and add a ramp to this trailer, we could add a ramp, and then you could use this, or if you have your own ramps, of course, you could use this for ATVs, side-by-side golf carts. You could use this for moving furniture, moving mattresses. This is just really versatile when you have this option to do this. Inside, you're going to have one light over each stall. You're also going to have a roof vent over each stall. So these roof vents are really nice because they operate two directions. So you can actually push them open to draw the air into your trailer, and then you're going to push them open this direction because they go both ways to draw the air out. So what we recommend is up here, you're going to push them open forward, draw that air in, and then probably just this last one back here, push it open backwards, and it's going to draw the air out, giving you lots of circulation and airflow. Again, combined with your bus windows and your drop-down head windows, it's really going to allow the air to move through your horses, especially on these warmer days. Vortex lining throughout, and then I'll show you guys once we get back here. Maybe it'll be easier to see. We do have D-rings in each stall, so you can hook up a corner feeder. My trailer has the D-rings as well. I actually just went to the store. You could go to any tack store. I found them at a local tack supply store in my hometown, and just pick up any corner feeder. I know Professional's Choice, Weaver, they both make them standard size. Just clip those in there, and then you can use it for feeding your horses right here. That works really well because then they can still stretch their legs underneath, and of course it is always removable. So you can take them back out, and then you get one tie ring over each stall for tying them up. I think the corner feeders would also work really well to set a bucket into if you needed to water them going down the road. You do get padded dividers in this guy. And then just gonna show you guys on our way out how they latch here. So once they do get inside of here, there is a little piece of foam inside of there. What that is gonna do for you guys is prevent this from being metal on metal contact. So it keeps it riding a lot quieter for your horses. I know some horses can get bothered by rattling metal. So they went ahead and added that little foam in there to just kind of protect that and then make your divider latch really snugly. I don't know if that's a word, but we're gonna use it. And then you have a load light back here. So really, I just like how they've added light all the way around these trailers, especially now we're getting to where it's not quite as light in the morning and not quite as light at night too. So if you are doing stuff early in the morning or late at night, it's just nice to have that extra visibility. Over here on this side, we got the drop down windows for the head side. Logan's handle is gonna be right here. So versus having to reach up here and grab this one, they've added this bar. It's gonna drop down your handle about 8 inches for you. Just gonna pull straight down on that. And then they do have these sockets here to push your window into, so that they are meant to be hauled down the road with these open to give your horses that airflow. These do come standard with this window screen here. I know a lot of people have been looking at upgrading their trailers and adding these to their trailers. Logan comes standard with those. It's gonna prevent those rocks and debris from potentially flying in there and getting in your horse's face. I always haul mine with fly masks for that reason, but this one has a window screen on it. And then their jail bars also drop down. It's gonna be this middle one here. You're just gonna pull straight down, which is gonna unlatch it. And then you can use your tie rings and your fender here to step up in there. You could fill that corner feeder. You could fill water buckets. You could just check on them, make sure they're riding good. But really easy to operate these, and really nicely you do have those two options. But then you also, to get this out of its socket, it's good those work really well. You have a sliding bus window too. So if you don't quite need all that ventilation, you still have that third option there to just slide the open and get them a little bit of airflow. This trailer is standard dimensions, standard width and height, which is why you have the full length running board here. So you're looking at 6'9" wide and then 7 feet tall. Being a Bullseye model, that's what you're gonna get. They do make the Riot models, which come in a little bit wider for their standard. And then if you're looking at ordering, we can always order a little bit taller as well. So underneath here on our gooseneck drop wall, stepping over my battery here, we do have that same Vortex lining. So kind of for the same purpose underneath the undercarriage of this trailer, what it's doing right here is protecting your trailer from that salt spray and then also from rocks. So if you get rocks kicking back on a gravel road, it's gonna protect this from getting that pitting and then potentially having that salt get in those pits and then rusting away your trailer. You do have this, and if it ever does crack or peel, they just reach out to Logan and they'll send you a patch kit and you just kind of fill it back in. It's really easy. You do have a matching spare tire mounted here. This one is a manual crank jack. We can upgrade this to an electric jack. Our shop does it here. They probably do it a couple times a week. It is a popular option. I actually just had mine done yesterday, guys. What they're gonna do is they're gonna mount this spare tire up here to make room for that larger jack. Being that electric one, the box is a lot bigger, so they'll bump this up here, put that jack on there for you. But I actually like that my spare tire is now up here because it's protecting my tire now from all this spray of the salt or debris. It's gonna keep my spare tire a little bit cleaner being up there, so if I do have to change it, it is not gonna be hard to get off, caked in mud or anything like that. All right, I think I kind of got through it. Lots of new options on these 24s that I really like. They're always looking to improve these trailers, so this one is a great option. It is brand new. It is still here on the lot. Just came in, I think yesterday, nope, came in Saturday. So it is a 2024. Being a brand new Logan, you're gonna get an 8-year structure warranty and then 2-year hitch to bumper, again with that limited lifetime corrosion warranty on your Vortex lining. So this one over here is gonna be your stock tag. I put it on a little bit crooked and it has been bothering me, but go ahead and check out that stock number. It's 5N231064. So if you are looking online at our website, you can just type in that stock number, scroll to the very bottom in the right hand corner. It'll ask you to type that in. If you're here on the lot, you can scan that QR code. Takes you to the web page for this trailer specifically. If you want to give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, give me that stock number, and I can help you out. Send you the spec sheets or any photos that you may need. All my contact info will show up on your screen. My cell phone's 303-918-6367. Again, you can call or text, whatever you guys prefer. And then if you choose email, that is Michaela.Geis@transwest.com. Be glad to help you guys out. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you have a great rest of your week.